me fresh up. Checking audio. That's way loud. Alright, what is going on, gamers out there? David the Gamer here, back with another stream. For this one, it's gonna be a different one, very out of my comfort, but I wanted to try and do something a little bit different. We are gonna be doing Black Ops 7 Zombies. We're gonna be doing the new map. We're gonna be doing the new map, Tonereich, and for this one we're going to be doing the Easter egg. I'm going to be trying to do it solo and be giving a guide on how to do it. This is all streamed, so nothing cut back. Yeah, usually I do this with friends, but I'm trying to do it solo if need be, give a little bit of try a little bit something new. But other than that, if this helps you out in any way, and you guys enjoy the content that you see, make sure you follow my Twitch, where I do all my live streaming, and subscribe to my YouTube channel as well. Either way, you can tell this is my first time of doing this because I'm very anxious. But yeah, so we're gonna be trying. The best suggestion for this one would be to have a long-range weapon, because the boss fight is going to be very... It's not going to be... It's going to be far away, but it will get closer. So, I mean, you'll have that, but it is a distance away, so you're going to have a long-range weapon. So, preferably not a shotgun or anything like that. And we will try and be doing step-by-step guide on how to do it. I may stay silent because I'll just be focusing on what to do. So if not, I do apologize. But again, I will be showing you how to do it as best I can, slow and steady. Oh, this is the first I've actually tried to do it myself. Oh. That's a big guy's ass. But, so what we're going to do is we're going to just first unlock the area. We're going to unlock the whole area, if we can, or when we can, and we're then going to be connecting the two power lines to the tier's head, which will be at the end of the map. So if I was to say, we have two power lines, one on this side, one on this side, that connect to a robot over here. So we're going to be doing that. But first we need to unlock the area first to gain access to it. If you're playing solo and you're feeling confident, turn on Rampage Inducer, maybe to stage 5. Maybe to stage 5 or 6, Rampage Inducer, just so that way you can gain, that way you can get your money up and ready and all that. Honestly though, my ratings of this map is really fun because it is a very big map. The best part I find about it is the wonder weapon. I find it so fun. It by far is the best wonder weapon out of the bunch. Although ray gun is classic, but this is one of the best. This is one of the best wonder weapons in the Call of Duty. That's my opinion, but hell, I don't know, all of them. Get them all rounded up, then we murder them all. Get them nice headshots to gain the most amount of points. We're using the LMG right now. It's not entirely the best choice because it does take you down, and with the attachments I've got, maybe not the best choice. But for weapon wise, you're looking for something, maybe an LMG if you feel ballsy, but you're looking for like assault rifle, semi-auto rifle, or marksman rifle to be exact, not semi-auto. Something on the lines of range. Because what I've got is range, but it's also very hefty. It's a very hefty thing as well. Ah, this is going to be annoying. I'm going to turn it off now because I'm not going to have... These are the newest special zombies that I call. But they are the most annoying things ever. The first time I played this match and I had no idea what I was doing, how I was gonna fight this, they immediately destroyed me in that, and I was just so like, to be frank, I was rusty because I've returned only recently, but I was so out of it. Like, how? How much this? Because with the fact that the air, when you're outside, it's cold, but when you're inside, you're warm. But due to the fact that when they do hit you, you do get slower, and their ability to do it. Okay, I'm getting a bunch of Discord notifications. Apologies, I'm a little bit distracted. Right. What you want to do? Just try and get here. It is. So now we're in the middle. We're gonna repair the broken power lines. Okay, good. Gotta get them headshots. This will be roughly an hour for full play, but yeah. Bear with me here. I will be trying to my best here. Give all details. Okay. So the first thing you're going to want to do is get everything. You're going to want to repair both of the broken lines. Then afterwards you're going to make yourself to that big robot there. This will guide you. So realistically I don't need to guide you because you will already get guidance to go there. If you do, buy on hand, have a Molotov. If you have on hand a Molotov at your disposal, what you want to do is you can use it to actually burn that zip line, because that will be for later. That will be for later use in doing the Easter egg. And of course I'm overheated. Anytime. I'm gonna try and save a zombie, just... Okay, there we go. I don't care too much about the points. But I'm gonna try and save a zombie so I can get this done. But you're gonna wanna use a Molotov, burn right there. It's gonna burn all that fire, all that ice off of the rope, and that will be used for later on to do more of the Easter eggs. But that's later. Alright, we're here. So we're gonna enter the robot's head, either by its foot or by its arm, whichever side you're on, and you're gonna climb up and you're gonna activate it. What this will do is, when you can, this corpse right here has the admin keycard. Usually it's in number 1, but now it's changed for some reason. But this corpse has an admin keycard and you're gonna want that, so you're gonna activate the robot, and the ejection's now going to kick him out, and you're going to follow him. You're going to follow him. There's the corpse. You're going to land. Once you land, you're going to grab the card. Boom. Right there. And then, with that... pay no attention to the voices. Pay no attention to the voices that I'm hearing. I'm kind of crazy. But you're going to take this to the war factory. Open doors. What was that? And then what you're gonna do is access it. There's gonna be a lot of there's gonna be a handful of zombies, so be warned. There we go. What? Oh, fair enough. Alright, and with that, you're going to grab this block dropper. Okay. With that, realistically, you can hold on to this for however long you want. Because you just need to grab it. And this is going to get you, when you activate it, this is going to help you get, the, Pack-a-Punch all set up and ready. So once you activate it, you're gonna just stay in the area. You don't need to kill no zombies. You just stay in the circular area right here. In the middle island. You cannot leave this island. Hands down. You must stay. You are trapped on this island. Once the process is done, the pod will come down. By the way, you want to be on the lookout for these fishing rods. If you see one of them around the map, they are literally just fishing rods, but if you see any of them, grab them. You're going to want that. That's going to be a personal item, and you're going to need that for the wonder signal. Alright, with that done, there we go. Boom. So that is your Pack-a-Punch done, and then after that, no more guidance on what to do. All it did was guide you on that. So now we're going to start working on the wonder weapon. So before round 10, you're going to want to do this before round 10. But you want to gain access. We could have gone the other side, but it would have taken long. So we're just opening up doors anyway. You're going to want to come up to this bridge here next to the robot's left arm. But you're going to want to come up to this bridge. There's another fishing rod right there. And you're going to want to go to this truck of food. You want to grab some chili chunks. You're going to grab a tin of can of chili chunks. And then you're going to make your way towards this little part of town. I don't fully know what to call it. But this little, like, town center, if you would say. Little town center. And you're going to want to put them chili chunks on this table. What this is going to do is when you put this down on round 10, there is going to be a frost round. So where you'll have all the frost zombies come out. And at the end of it, there's also going to be a Zersa or bear. However you want to name it. Either the name or just what it is. A bear. And after you kill the frost zombies, you're gonna want to kill the bear. This is going to be later at round 10 when it happens. But you're gonna want to kill the bear. And then you'll get another part for the wonder weapon. For the next part we need for the wonder weapon, you're going to want to be in this area near... How do I say it? Near this big boat, if you want to say. Kind of near the docking area. Oh, dry dock. There you go. I've just looked at the top. Dry dock. But you want to be at the dry dock. It is right here on the map. Right here. And you're going to want to go inside this little building. Doesn't matter which way. You're going to want to press this button. And with that, you're going to lower this wall jump. You're going to lower this wall jump. And you're going to have to kind of be a little bit skillful in this one. But you're going to run at the wall, jump. And then you're going to want to grab the chain that's hooked on that little bit. So it's going to take a little bit of practice and a little bit of timing. I've already grabbed it, but I'm going to point out where it is. You want to try and get the tip of that corner and then turn. It's on that little wheel, that little brake right there. Oops, shit. But right there is where the chain will be, and you'll have to grab it while falling down. So if you fail, do not worry. You can rinse and repeat. because the button does not have, it doesn't have a delay time or anything. Once it goes up all the way, you can just immediately press the button and it will come down again. So no panic if you fail it. After that, it's mainly you gotta wait until round 10. We'll go slow. We'll get to round 10 and then get all the bits and pieces all ready. With this device that I have, it's kind of like a soul how would I put it? Kind of like a soul eater or a soul harvester. But what you want is you want a chunk. You want a lot of zombies in a way, and you want it around the pod, because this pod will drop rewards, and this will be required for Wonder Signal. We'll see if we can get it now. But we'll see if we can get it now. I highly doubt it, because it's only round 7, and I don't think my weaponry is good, but we'll see. I'll put it down. It's gonna land, and you want to shoot those floating zombies. Just like that. I was not prepared for it, and I'm a little bit concerned of how I'm gonna do that. But as you kill floating zombies, I'll probably do it easier with the wonder weapon. Let me just change. By the way, this is entirely up to you. Preferably, I'll use Ether Shroud, but for this I'm going to change to a Frenzy Guard, because the wonder weapon is a melee weapon, specifically. So if I'm gonna be going in and I'm killing zombies, I'm gonna want to also have my armor. But other than that, we'll wait until round 10. Fuck's sakes, I keep overheating. Maybe I shouldn't have had this fucking attachment on. I have the attachment for my LMG, so it doesn't have like a reserve of ammo. It just like constantly shoots, but it does have a heat gouge, so I have to be aware of that. While we wait, I'm going knifing while I got time. This is not the best place to be, because you can slowly get cornered, but be wary. Okay, this knife is no longer. The knife is no longer my ally. While we're here, if need be, the chain that you got, you can use it to work your way. I should have probably said that when you got the chain, but to be honest, it's fine. Everything kind of resolves off of the round 10. Or before round 10. If you, if you place the chili chunks after round 10, oh shit, gotta make sure my armor. But if you place the chili chunks after round 10, or on round 10, it will just do the next round after. So it's not a concern. You'll still get the round of the frozen round and that. But what you want to do is you want to go to this door, and what you're going to do is you're going to put the chain there. Now, the problem is having time to do it. Probably to kill them if need be. Okay. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to kill and then go. So once you put the chain on that door, and you have free time to do it, you're going to hold X, or whatever it is your interaction is, to start pulling the chain and unlocking the door. With that, you're going to gain access to this lower bit of the base, lower bit of the shed. And right here is where you're going to put the final item for the Wonder Weapon, which will come from the bear when it is round 10. So what we'll do now is we're going to go find ourselves the zip line and get prepared, because so we got pack 1, LMG. Want to also go over to where's the damn thing? I'm looking. I don't want to just get my rarity up on that. I want a clearer area, not to trap myself. Kind of like here, if you maneuver around. If you maneuver around, I'm gonna get me some jug as well, just to be on the safe side. This is me doing the playthrough without really using any gobblegums. Really, I'm just doing it with the use of no gobblegums. So this can also really, well, not all. I will use gobblegums probably near the boss fight itself, but right now it's more to show what you can do without them. Like Perkaholic, I could have all that, or Hidden Power, Wonder Bar. Alright, it's almost on the round 10. Well, it is now on round 10. So, like I said, it's going to be a frost round on round 10. You're going to defend as usual. You're going to want to be careful as well, because these things are killers. Make you freeze. See? Just got hit and froze. There we go. Want to hit them critical spots. I didn't think it was going to go that easy. I thought I'm over-prepared. Alright, but there you go. There's your last bit, which is a lantern. And with that lantern, you're going to head back to the shed, if we call it that. If we're going to call it a shed. And you're going to put the lantern in that circle. Just checking. All of it's good, 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 good. Oh, what's this by doing here? What we're going to do is we're going to wait. We're going to wait until the last zombie, just so we have breathing room. Because if you have a lot of zombies like this, it's not a good case. With that instead, I'm also going to remind the viewers that you will probably want armor, because it will get very dangerous. There's a crawler there. We're gonna leave that. Alright, but now that we got that crawler, we're gonna head down and put the lantern on. How we did it, me and my friends, how we did it was if your back is at the stairs, you'll do it left, right, back, and front. That's how we did it. So we're gonna look here. We're gonna look for a symbol that looks like it. I've already seen it. And when you see the symbol, you're gonna grab it off the wall. So, and the symbols change. So we're looking. Carla's still coming down. So we're looking for this symbol, this star sign. Damn it. It was right there. It was right there. You guys saw it, right? You guys saw it. You saw it, right? But we're looking for a type of boar, which is right here. Or bear, if you would say. Alright. Now we're looking for an archer. Boom. This one's a little bit complicated because you gotta look real close. You gotta look real close. No! It was right there. It was right there. Meh. Usually it rotates around the whole thing. So it rotates around. I'm gonna go and pray. Yeah, that was it. Once that's done, you'll have Astrid, who used to own this building.
Take their flame. Let's cleanse Eidskalen of this invader scum.
Okay. Once that's done, you're going to follow her. You're going to want to follow her. And then after this, you're going to defend this area. Well, not defend it, but you're going to kill the blue-eyed zombies. And you're going to give their souls to her. This is when you want to be very careful. Because again, it can get very chaotic real fast. Depending. Okay. And this is why I say that you should try and buy armor. After that, you're going to keep on following. After it, you're going to keep on following her. Necro Princess. Oh, okay. The first one has risen. And you're going to be at the end here, near this lighthouse. Ow. She will not move at all, so you do not have to worry. Except for the fact that I almost just got murdered. That is my bad. That is my, fault in this. That shield will break. It will not be invincible. Once the... Oh shit, that's the last zombie. I'm gonna just kill. Grab that ammo. Once that's done, you'll have a platform that you can run up. And what you're gonna do is basically be running to the top of the lighthouse. Now there's gonna be zombies. But what you can do is you can dodge them. The zombie died. But you're going to be following her to the top.
She always did have to do things the hard way.
And there's a giant. And I want to go back. Jump. Whoa, okay. And then once you get to the top, want to climb. It takes a little bit of time for her to... She unlocks the door. She's going to pour her energy into the lantern. And this is how you can get a wonder weapon that will replace your melee weapon. And it is the best so far that I have, or best so far that I know of a melee weapon to use. The second one is the blades. The 4 different blades, they're the second best, because there's different kinds. Alright, with that, we're gonna... So with the wonder weapon made, we're now gonna start working on the next one, which is the wonder signal. So, with the wonder signal, we're gonna need... First I'm gonna need 1 zombie. Just so I can clearly think, and then clearly speak. This is a very good wonder weapon to deal with zombies and also the brutes. So realistically, when you get it, you don't really need to use your weapon afterwards. Unless if you want to get some challenges or some extra points for headshots. Then that would be the only. Grab that armor. I'll keep them. Alright. Right. So for the wonder signal, you're going to need, if I recall, you're gonna need a shell. You're gonna need a cannon shell. And the way you're gonna find it, I went the wrong way actually. The way you're gonna find it is you're gonna first need to go back to the lighthouse, which I completely forgot. Again, this is why I just needed 2 or 1 zombie, so I can clearly think. But you're gonna go back to the lighthouse, and you're gonna go upstairs. Where's the zip line? I'm looking at wires thinking, oh. Because once this is done, you now have access to go upstairs to the lighthouse. But first you need to buy it. While we're here, we're gonna... Actually, no. We have 2 plates, we're good. We're gonna go upstairs. Now the doors are unlocked. Once you're here, there's gonna be a crowbar right here. With that, you're gonna run. So that's the first part of the wonder signal. The second thing you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need to look around for boxes. There's 4 boxes around the map. Hold up. Just checking chat. But there's 4 boxes around the map for you to find. So, like this one, it's going to have a symbol on it, V7. It's going to be a box that you can use. Now, I could open it now and just guess, but there are some things that happen if you do open the wrong box. I'm not entirely sure because every time I've opened it, I've got it right. So, if you want to check, so the box was over there. We saw the box over there. That's one location. There is the second location, which can be over here. IV3 in a corner. Get out of my way. Oh, okay, that's where it is. So that's the second location. The third location can be found... actually, to be honest, I don't know if I know there's one... I know that the third location is here, and the last one, I do not fully know. But, if you want to make sure, if you want to confirm, like 100%, how to know which one's which, then all you gotta do is, I'm gonna give it time. I'm gonna lure these zombies out. Lure these zombies out. I'm gonna replenish my armor plates, thank you very much. And then you're gonna want to go back into the room that you unlocked with the admin key card. And in the corner, there's gonna be this note here. And with it, that ammunition, you'll see, on the left of it is the ID. So V7 is what we need for the shell, which is usually what it is. So we need to go check one of the boxes. And I'm pretty sure we saw V7 at the first box that we saw. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut across. It wasn't that one. It was the first one. Ooh. I'll take some intel. Intel. Right. Okay, look, yeah. So V7. So that was the box. We're going to use our crowbar to crank it open, and there we go. We got the flat gun round. We're going to grab the flat gun round. That's our second part of the wonder signal. And then, what we're going to then do is we're going to... Hey! Don't eat him. What's wrong with you? You're going to want to go back with that flat gun round, back to the lighthouse, and you're going to want to put it in this gun, this cannon specifically, aiming at your spawn. There is another one over on the other side, so you want to make sure you put it in this one, not to confuse it with any other. But you're going to put it in, there you go, and with your wonder weapon, when I take away these zombies, with your wonder weapon, you're going to want to smack it, and it's going to shoot at the robot's head where you came out of, if anyone watched it. There we go. So with that, it's now blown a chunk of it off, and you're going to then go and head to the robot. And with that, you're going to salvage the scrap from this pile. And then you will get your final piece of the wonder signal. Right here. Boom. Perfect. I will take that. The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take that transmitter that you got back to Tyr's head. Now this is where it's going to get a little complicated, so bear with me. Bear with me. I'll try and explain it as best I can, but let's just say that when we put the transmitter on, gonna upgrade this powerful beast of a weapon. This is very good, by the way, with melee macchiato. If you have it like with faster, it can be very deadly. So when we enter Tyr's head, we're only gonna have a limited amount of time. And once you install the transmitter, so where we access the console to turn on Tyr's head and power it up, on the left and right side, there's going to be lights that blink. Now, they're both going to blink a certain amount of times, and then there's going to be a small pause in between, then they're going to blink again. So, there's two phrases to this. So, if you're doing this solo, I would say get a piece of paper if need be. Get a piece of paper and write on the left and right side 1 and 2, and then you can write both. There's only going to be 2 numbers for each of blinks, but you can either do that or you can write it on your phone or whatever it is. But I'll show you as best I can. So we're going to enter Tyr's head. So we got 60 seconds. You're going to put the transmitter in this corner. And then boom. So with that, so you see these lights. 1, 2. So here. These lights are going to flash. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let you see. So that's the second one. So they're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm going to put that as 5. I'm going to let the next one go. Okay, hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's 5. So the I'm lost. I'm a little lost. No, well, I'm not lost. It's just my brain ain't computing. Because I'm confused. I'm confusing myself trying to put it on a list. But other than that, it's going to be roughly that. So the lights are going to flash. The easy way you could do it is if you had a partner or co-op partner. And you watch the left side, they watch the right side. And you just remember, both of you just remember your 2 numbers. So the left side flashed 5 times, and then it flashed 2 times. And then the right side, it flashed 7 times, and then flashed 8 times. Now it will go every time the Tears head. So we flopped that badly. So we're gonna have to try and do better. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to do the left side first. It's because I was trying to explain it while also doing it. We're gonna do the left side first, get both of them numbers, and then we'll do the right side first. And we'll do the right side next. Okay. So with the end of the round, then Tears head refreshes. Ooh, Gobblegum, look at that. Okay. Right. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna get one off in. So we can type it up. Right. So remember. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. I didn't look. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Okay, now we're gonna do the right side. I missed it again, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3. Okay, so 5 and 3. So with that, we got both of the numbers. We got 4 on the first one and 5 on the second. That was 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And then we got 5, 2. So with the codes that you got from the blinks, you're gonna want to go to the area that you opened up near the starting of the stream / video with the Molotov, where you burned the rope. Where you burned the rope, right here, this is where you're going to access it. So you're gonna go up, you're gonna interact with this panel. You're gonna want to put the code. So our first code was 45. And in doing that, all it's going to do, it's calibrating the robot's missile defenses. That's what we're doing. So you're gonna see it's gonna launch an airstrike at the middle area. And there's gonna be zombies that come at you. Well, these are normal zombies. But yeah, you get the point. Oh shit, it's him. There we go. I need melee macchiato. Alright, these are the last ones. I'm gonna slow. Okay. And then that was the first code. So now you're gonna go with the second code that you got from it and do the exact same. So the second code we got was 52. Am I right? If I recall, it was 52. Okay, maybe it was 53? Oh, never mind. So, we did not get that. So, the first code worked. The second one we didn't, but that's not a bad thing, because, like I said again, you can just go into Tears head again and find the second code, like so. So, fucking hell, what the hell did I do then? I'm gonna go over. Can I enter? No, I can't. When we see the zombie, immediately blast him.
Some don't deserve the luxury of having a head.
Okay. Okay. So we're gonna go in again. Anytime now you wanna do the fucking numbers. The lights ain't working. The possible reason for the lights not working could be the fact that, it's a frost round, so maybe everything's frozen. I can't see shit. By the way, when you have the wonder weapon, you do not freeze while holding it. But when you put it away, you will start to freeze. So do take note. Nice. Smashing skull. Alright. One more. Come on. Okay. Okay. Then cooldown. Bruh. Bruh. Okay. So we're gonna enter Tears Head again. Hopefully now the lights should work. Maybe not. Huh, this usually never happened to me. Oh well, okay, crap. I don't even remember what I said. I wrote it down and then got rid of it thinking it was a failure. I think it was 5-2 or 5-3. Oh shit, okay, right, so, change of plans. The lights ain't turning on anymore, so we gotta figure it out or take a gander. Maybe this is why you get it on your first try and not, second. Alright, so what did we go with? We went with, last time we went with a 5-2 or 5-3 if I recall. So let's try again. Okay. I'm lost. I'm actually lost. I've screwed up, viewers. The light should have been going back and forth. God damn it. Alright. Well, again, the whole thing will go on a 60-second thing. I need melee macchiato because this thing needs more speed with it. Fuck's sakes. Me trying to type in numbers is fucking annoying. What I should have done in that case scenario, should have had my phone in front of me, just so I can look. Or better yet, get both of the numbers before I start trying to type anything. It's because I looked away and then it just confused me. And now I'm lost. The thing does reset after every 60 seconds, So you do get multiple chances. But it's just trying to figure out the fucking number. I swear I went with a 5. Maybe a 5, 7, maybe a 7. And now it's just a case of knowing that I've got to go through all of it, trying to get either a number, and then it's just the fact that you can't even go back. Alright, let's give it another gander. I got nothing. Has it charged? No. When you do it, usually you'll have a thing here. Let me just pause. Trying to figure out where did I mess up. 45. I'm gonna just quickly try and figure out where I messed up here. Do apologize. Alright, viewers, me trying to get help on this, it basically has said the same thing of you gotta go, of how you go back into Tyr's head just to figure out the second. We did the first, it confirmed, but the second one we couldn't do because we didn't know the code. But me trying to go into Tyr's head, it ain't working, like the number. There's no lights. These things ain't lighting up. And if anything, it's going to be the case of I may have to stop. Or I'll have to guess each... I'll have to, like, speed the thing through the whole of it. Because if these lights ain't going to work, then I'm stuck. I'm full on flabbergasted. Unless if you want to wait every minute and I'll just go through every number. Then there is also that as a possibility, but still. You know, Tyr's head ain't giving me nothing. You want to try and... so, if it's... it may just be full-on bad luck on my part. It may just be full bad luck on my part, or I'm missing something. But try and get both of the codes... try and get both of the codes before you do it. So we'll do 1, 1. Fuck! I was on 2 and 3. Well, at this rate, we're gonna just go through the whole thing. We're gonna wait 1 minute each time because of the freaking robot won't give me a light. Bastard. Alright. If anything, while we wait then, or while we wait, we can start working as well on the Atomcraft core. Now, what you're going to need for the Atomcraft core is you're going to need some uranium, or you're going to need some uranium, and you're going to need it in a capsule. So, the first one, you're going to need 3 of them. So, the first one you can get from where we are, and you're going to need to shoot this little vent. This may not be the best guide, so do apologize. It's not foolproof. But you're going to want to shoot that vent. And then what you want to do is you're going to need a RCXD. Now, I'm trying to remember. I think it's near the spawn. Now, if you don't have an RCXD, you can either make one, or there should be near spawn somewhere, if I remember. Again, it's been a while since I've had to do this, but there should. It may not be near spawn, it may be near the right side. But there's a little RCXD in between, like a big amount of boxes. So we're just looking around. It may be near here. Maybe, I think we're getting closer. Yeah, so here it is. So as the edge Scallon Square. So kind of near the edge of where you go to the lighthouse. There's a little RCXD, a ARC XD, I say RCXD. But you're gonna grab that, and then you're gonna make your way back. I wanted to buy something. You didn't have what I was selling. With that, you're gonna wanna go over to that vent. And then once you get there, you're gonna have the RCXD. You're gonna deploy it. Go slowly at the start, just so you get down the ramp. Now for this, you're gonna want to jump across over to that boat. You want to look a little bit right because the ramp is curved to the left. So you want to face your thing to the right. You're going to want to boost and jump. Okay. Once you're in, you're going to get yourself in the small room, go to these red barrels, and detonate. That was a kill. That was wild that we got the zombie with that jump. Doing so, you're gonna then go across, and over here, I'll wait a little bit. There's now going to be a small room that's gonna open up, and that is where you're going. That room is going to be where you get your first uranium. We're gonna wait a little bit. We're gonna head back over to here. I honestly don't know why we need to do this, but then again, we're gonna continue where we left off. We won 2 and a 3. Okay, now on a 3. And a 1. Okay, 3 and a 6. Gotta remember that. 3 and a 6. Hey guys, how's it going? Gonna grab no nukes. Excellent, and while we're here. It's bad that I'm already... Honestly, I may as well start saying I have dementia. I've already forgotten. I think 3 and a 6, 3 and a 6. Okay. So, we got 2 now. So, with us opening this room, I may not be able to do the Easter egg now, but I'm giving you the guide of how to do it. So, with this, you're gonna go into the room. And inside, there's gonna be nothing, really. You'll get some intel. But there is going to be, on this wall, down this hallway, there's going to be numbers on the walls. And there's going to be some toxic, radioactive signs underneath some of them, or 2 of them. Now, how it's going is the numbers are going alphabetical order. So, from 1 to 5, you're going to have like 1 as your A, 2 as in your B, 3 as in your C, 4 as in your D, and 5 in your E. Now, when you know the 2 radioactive ones, you're going to want to look around for these jars, these zombies, but there's going to be jars around this area with letters, and that's going to correspond to these. So we're looking for A and... Oh wait, we're looking for A and E for this. So A and E. Okay. So we got a C. We got a B. We got an E, which we need. Once you find the head that you need, you're gonna grab it and put it in there. And then there's 2 as well. Fuck off! Once it's put in, if you got it right, if you got it correct, it will be a purple gas. And you're going to grab that purple gas. If you get it wrong, it will be a blue gas. And you just pick it up. You pick up the blue gas. If it's wrong, this is if it's wrong. You pick up the blue gas, and then you're fine. And then afterwards, you're going to pick up the jars. You're going to pick up the jars that you got wrong. And put them back where they were originally. And then get the right ones. So when you have the right gas, which is a purple, you're going to go over to this desk here. And you're going to pour it on that crab arm. With that, you're going to get a necro spike. Which in this case is going to be like a basic lockpick. There's a uranium right there, and with it you're gonna interact. Oh, the zombie's gone. Nice. Oh, okay, cool. They don't mess with you. They don't mess with you apparently when you're doing an interaction. But once you're done, you're gonna be looking for it. You can either click. Actually, if I want, you don't need to click. All you gotta do is hold it in the location when you find it. There we go. Then once that's done, you grab it, and that's your first uranium. Alright. I'm gonna real quickly go check something, because I may not even need to do this. I don't fully understand why I need to do this. But I'm gonna try. There's a reason to get the specific thing for it, but I want to see if it will make a difference if I can just... Because you can make the thing you need, but I don't know if it will affect it. But that's the first piece of uranium. Let me go see about finding a workbench. If I look on the map, there's one right near where we actually need to go and wait for it. Right. So with that, that's your first piece of uranium. And then there's 2 more pieces you'll need. But right now I'm just quickly checking something. Oh, that's why you have to do it. Okay. The reason you have to do it is so that way, the reason you have to do that signal thing is so that way you can craft it later on. Although that kind of seems stupid and annoying, because if you're stuck like me, you're screwed. Because my brain did not count the codes enough. So we were on 3 and that's 6. Okay, we were on 5 and 1. We're close. We were on 5 and 1. Right. While we're at it, we're gonna now continue with the next uranium. So there's 2 more uranium you can get. You wanna, with the fishing rod that you can find around the map, you wanna look around for fishing spots. I'm gonna find one now just to show you. They'll mainly be near the water. But so they're gonna be these red hooks around the sides of water. So look carefully. You can easily tell because it will poke out. And you want to set your fishing rod down. You're gonna want to set your fishing rod down, and then when it glows blue, when the fishing rod glows blue, you're gonna want to interact with it to pull. I'm gonna need that actually. That's good. Okay, that's good that I got that. I'm gonna need that, so it saves me making it. But what you're gonna need to bring up is a crawler. Not a crawler. I call it a ghoul, but it has a name. It's one of the special zombies from the first map, I think. And the way you can tell is them fish that jump out of the water. If you see a fish that's green, that will be the thing you're looking for, because that is the uranium one. But it's still good. It's still good to fish, because you can pull up little bits and pieces, like what I pulled up, which is what I'm require. But you want to just go around and look for fish as well. You don't want to just spend it on... You don't want to just go looking for it. If you see a fishing rod area, you may as well do it, because you never know what you'll get out of it. Oh, maybe you can get a wonder weapon out of it. If you don't interact with it in time, you will lose the fish. Okay, so that's that one. I know that there are 2 on this. I know there's 2 on this island. It disappeared. It vanished like Houdini. Whenever you get a boot, it will be the case of that's not... The boot will always be a zombie, and that zombie just died. Great! We bled it. Each round it will refresh. So the fish will refresh. Up. Hey, no. So see there, right there. So that thing right there is what we need to pull up. Now, it will be brought up. It will be brought up, and then it will run away and disappear. How you can find it is by, one, when you're in a safe area, is when you look at your map, it will spawn on the map somewhere.
I knew you all by name, just so I could gloat
So give it time. I'm giving it as much damn time. What does it want from me? Are you not? We'll run around a little bit, but because we pulled it up the water, it may be next round, if need be, that it may appear. So with that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna kill you. We're gonna go get our thing packed. There we go.
Were you made in Germany?
Okay. Now with that, hopefully, we're gonna see it spawn. On the map, you'll see like a boss, a little boss symbol or mini boss, kind of like Oscar. When he's roaming the map, you'll see him. There you go.
Undead here.
So he spawned all the way over there. Once you see that they spawn, there's gonna be a lot of them. But the one you don't really have to care about them. But the one you really want is the uranium one. Now, when you're attacking it, it will just run around, and once it gets a little bit low, it will run. So you'll probably have to find it 3 times. Because I've marked it, every time it spawns, it marks again. Okay, now it's over there. Again, it runs away like it runs away 3 times or twice. The third one, you should be able to get it. Yeah. There we go. Once you grab the part, which is the uranium, they should all disperse and fall. I'm just currently clearing the zombies. Okay. Alright, we got one last zombie. So with that second piece of uranium, we're almost there. Crap. We need to do the tower, and I forgot what number we were on. Shit, I was too busy on the uranium. I need to write down what I'm on. Computer. Give me my numbers. I'm just gonna write what the number I'm on. I think I'm on a 4. Yeah, I think I was on 4-1. I'm on 5-5. I'm on 55. Still on the case of looking for it. Right. Okay. So we're pausing the last bit right here. Right. Right, we need to kill. Right, we're gonna get the third piece of uranium. After we kill that zombie, we're gonna use this thing to get zombies and get rewards out of it. And if we get it to the final reward, the reward will be a piece of uranium. That will be the final reward there. But we need to make sure we get it. So we're gonna go. We need like a place that's open. We won't get too much surrounded. Head task, and of course it's a freezing round as well. Why not? At this rate, I may as well have stayed where I was. Why did I not stay where I was? I could have just done more of the satellite. And hopefully have tried to figure out the number. Which I've gone through almost every number, so it shouldn't be... It realistically shouldn't be any higher. I'm pretty sure the numbers didn't go this high. If I go through all the numbers and I haven't found anything, your best bet would be to get the code perfect. Just make sure you get the code, double check it before you even try anything. Just make sure you get the code. Like, I'm gonna go in here, and if there's no lights, it's been a couple rounds, so there should have been some lights, but there's not. I mean, there's these numbers. Why will you not work for me? Alright, but you need all of the parts. You do need all of the parts to get it. Okay. Alright, well, this didn't work. Shall we eject back out? The light didn't do nothing. So, again, what the fuck? What the fuck? Yo! I found something completely secret. Oh my, what the fuck? Yo! I found a secret by playing as Richtofen. When you go through it, you go in a daydream. Oh, that's cool. Oh, okay, nice. Okay. Try and do numbers again. So we were on a 6, 3. I don't think it goes on what it is. I think like you have to be on what you think it is. Like you have to wait the long period of time. Fuck it. Ow. Oh, I didn't even write the number down. Fuck's sakes. Waiting 60 seconds. Last number I put was 6-3, so we probably got on. I think we got on 6-5 maybe, and then just kicked me. I'm not sure. Fuck. I'm losing my brain here, man. My brain. Oh wait, my brain is going numb here. What is the damn code? Oh, for fuck's sake. We're not going to be able to get this code. I do apologize, viewers. So, me doing this guide, it's not going to be a guide of me doing it, but it will be me telling you. Well, I showed you all the bits until now because I can't get this code. And I'm not going to restart this fucking thing for an hour and 20 minutes of streaming, so I do apologize, viewers. But I will share how to do it. So if you don't be a dum-dum like me and you don't fuck up on the codes and you get it, once you get your codes, all that, and you shoot your second pair of missiles. Oh shit, he's rushing at me. In the room that I already said it, but in that small room, in this room here, right here, there'll be a little missile strike. There's gonna be a missile strike, phone like this. And what you'll do is you'll bring it over here. And you would want to airstrike this building here. This building. You'd want to airstrike it. Once it's airstriked, you'll want to enter from the staircase on its left side. And then inside, with the free uranium capsules that you get, I'm going to show you now how to get the third one. With this.
I knew I was exceedingly popular, but
Hopefully. I may die here. Most definitely. Most definitely. I'm fucking dead. I'm sorry, viewers. I think I'll be failing. I don't know. I've lost myself. Man. I wasn't prepared. I may do if anything, I may do another stream, if need be, with my teammate to describe it. But this will be like my solo guide, if need be. But with what I cooled down, it's a award thing. So you kill the zombies floating in the air, and then once all the zombies are dead in the air, it will then respin and pick up more zombies in low gravity mode. You want to keep on killing them to make sure to keep filling up the device. And as the device fills up, you'll get better rewards. Now me, I wasn't killing them, so it was just failing on my part. But once it's fully full, you'll get free uranium, or you'll get your third uranium cell. Now, with that, if you do all the stuff I'm saying, and again, like I said, if you don't fuck up like me, the dum-dum here, who seriously needs to wake up and get brain cells, because I feel like an absolute moron right now. But if you again don't fuck up the code, you're gonna want to go up the staircase on the side. It'll be open. Then head to this door so that way it opens. And inside, I don't know if you can see it. You may. I don't think you can see it. But inside there is a crane game. And what you're gonna want to do is with it, you're gonna have in the crane game. You're gonna want to put your free crystals in it. But you're gonna, so it'll probably be a visual thing, but in the crane game, you're gonna wanna charge up the machine with the uranium crystals and a little electric rods. if you connect the uranium crystals to the rods, it will, depending on how many rods are connected, increases the power of it. So with that, you want to try and space it out. Take your time with it and figure out what goes where and what not. Once you put your third in, if it's too, I don't actually know too much if it's too low, but if it's too high amount of power, you'll get shocked and you'll have to wait until next round. But what you'll want to do is you'll want to get into a green square of it. There's going to be a bar. There's going to be a bar up top. There's going to be red, and there's going to be a square that's green, and you're going to want to get the arrow in that green square. Once that's done, you're going to grab the final part of the Atomcraft core. This is me telling you. The Atomcraft core is going to be like a barrel. You're going to carry it off your back, or on your back. You won't be able to run, but you're going to bring it back to spawn in a way. If you use a zipline or try and go into Tyr's head while carrying it, it will drop. Just to let you know. But you're going to want to bring it back to spawn. So if you can follow my pathway if you want. And then you're going to place it, next to Quick Revive. Right here on this bench. Now once you do that, you're going to want to go inside here. And you're going to want to activate the power. And then the barrel is going to charge. Or the tank. Depending on how you want to say it. But the tank or barrel is going to charge up. And you're going to want to defend it from zombies. There's going to be 2 power cuts. So once a power cut happens, you're going to want to run back inside, turn on the power again, then go back and defend, rinse and repeat. Once it's charged, you'll want to grab it and head towards the bridge. So I'm going to go this way. While you're doing it, again, because I can't do it, I'm explaining it. While you're doing it, there's going to be icicles in a way that spring up from the ground trying to push you back, damage you, and just mainly get in your way. You can destroy them. They can be destroyed. But you want to get to the top without using no zipline. So you want to go around the whole thing. So we're going to go through here, through the square, through the market, now that I've looked at the name. Through the market. By the way, to viewers who wanted to see it, like visualize it, I do apologize that I've just fucked up and I don't know how to fix it. So I'm trying to explain it the best I can. But while you still have the charged barrel, you're going to bring it here. And you're going to put it on this barrel. I'll say tanker then. While you're carrying the charged tanker, you're going to put it on this barrel. And when you put it on that barrel, the robot is going to take the energy from the tanker and charge up a laser beam from its eyes, because the giant is going to come out of nowhere. And it's going to shoot a laser at the giant. Now, when it shoots a laser at the giant, you're fine. The giant will eventually disappear in that. But afterwards, near the foot of the robot, there will be here, over here, there's going to be a chunk of the, it's going to be a chunk of the flesh of the giant. You're going to want to grab that flesh, bring it all the way to the mess hall, or greeting hall. I'm going to figure out the name of it. The big hall. Back near the market. Just to check. No, this is a church. Ooh, yes, you would. You will need that. You would need that. But back here, past the market, towards the square, you'll have this big hall. Yeah, the Bloodheim Hall. You would put the giant's flesh on this stick, and with the wonder weapon, you'll use your charged shot to set fire to it. Now, with the flesh on it, it will have a blue flame, but because I don't have it, it won't work. Oops. But it'll have a blue flame underneath it. Once you have a blue flame underneath the flesh, you'll want a lot of zombies, because then you would need to use you would have to use your disciple injection, like so. And if the zombie wasn't killed in that, you would grab a zombie. I'll try and do it now. But you would grab a zombie. Come on, where's the zombie? Yeah. Not what I wanted. Get over here. But you would grab a zombie and you would chuck it at the fire. You would just constantly keep chucking it at the fire. When it's done, when it is finished, you'll get kicked out of your injection. And then you'll fight a boss version of this, or like a mini boss version of this. And once you kill it, it will drop a stone. Now, it may either drop it at its feet or its body, and if it doesn't, it will be right near where the fire was. So, it would be right here. Once you grab that stone, you want to take it over to... Get out of my way. You would want to take it towards the church, if you would say. You'd want to put the stone in this middle part, and then you'd want to slap it with the wonder weapon to activate it. Once that's done, above the church will be like a compass in a way, with a bunch of different arrows and symbols on the edges of it. What you want to do is remember that there's 5 arrows in total, but you only need to know 3 of them. How you can tell what arrows you need is that there will be lines through the arrows. So let's say that there's an arrow pointing upwards. So if you have an arrow pointing upwards, at the bottom of it, there's going to be a line through it, like 1 or 2 lines or 3 lines, just right through the arrow. That will be your indicator of the order of it. Whatever the arrows are pointing at, so the first arrow, it will be an arrow with 1 line through it. It will be pointing at a symbol. That symbol is on the edge of the circle in the sky. It's not seeing. Again, I can't do it because I fucked up. So I'm just again explaining it. But the arrow will be pointing at a symbol on the edge of the circle, and that symbol is what you want to look for. You'll then look for it. It won't be pointing towards where it is. You'll be looking around for floating campfires, and with the wonder weapon, you'll want to set fire to it with your charged attack. If you got it right, nothing will change with the compass. But if you did get it wrong, the whole thing will rotate, so it will reset. And you'll have to find the different ones again. I'm not sure. No. Once you got all 3 campfires lit up, if I recall, once all the campfires are lit up, I'm pretty sure that is then your go-to, like you're done. Hold up. Let me pause. Just remember. Yeah, just checking chat. But yeah, no. After you do the compass and the flame, everything would be done. Your wonder signal, your agiocraft, and your veg visor. Once that is done, you would go into Tyr's head. You would go into Tyr's head, and then at the panel is where you would then. The fuck? Okay, that's new. Sure, I guess. At the panel here, everything would be done. The wonder signal, clock drop, all that. So once it's all done, you can then access the boss fight from here. And then when you feel ready to go in, you can activate it and go in. In my eyes, there's kind of 3 to 4 stages of the boss fight. There's the first stage of the, by the way, spoilers for ending, people. If you don't want to hear my explanation of it, just skip near to the ending. And then, or if anything, just end it here if you don't want to hear the ending part. But if you do want to know the rough stages of boss fights and hear my explanation of it, then listen on. But the first stage of the boss fight is where the ice giant, and the robot will fight each other in hand-to-hand combat. During their fight, you will have zombies that will attack you. But while that's happening as well, sometimes during the battle between them, the ice giant will have red spots on its body. Like big, large red spots on its body that you cannot miss. It will be on its arm, its side, shoulder, ribs, all them places. And with that, you can shoot it with your long-range weapon. This is why you need one. And then when you destroy him, you'll slowly be taking its health away. The second stage of the boss fight is when the ice giant beats the robot, and now it's just you versus the giant. During that phase, the ice giant won't really intervene. He'll send his horde for you. So there will be floating heads. There will be floating ice heads. And you use your wonder weapon to send a fireball down its open mouth. You can either time it to because it's going to be spinning always. So you can either time it, or you can, or you can have it aggroed at you, because it will stay still for a couple seconds when it notices you, and you can shoot it at its mouth then. Once it's down, it's vulnerable, so you can hit it with the wonder weapon, or you can hit it with the wonder weapon or shoot it normally. Entirely up to you. But I would say shooting it with the flame, with the charge shot, with the wonder weapon is a very good way to destroy it. It takes a good chunk of it off. You can get it down basically to 1 HP in 3 hits with it. So if you have someone else shooting it, then boom. And when you kill them, it'll take little bits of health off of the ice giant. I think. But if not, it's just mainly I'm trying to remember. Me and my friends only did the boss fight once. But it will be a rinse and repeat. Once you take down the floating heads, they will drop armor plates, so that replenishes your armor when you need it. But if you're in a team, it may be scarce on armor, so be very careful. But yeah, once you've taken down the heads, it will then be kind of the third stage. It's a mix of the second stage and the third stage. Because the second stage, once you take down the heads, the giant will then come out of nowhere and attack you with flying rocks. Now, what you do is you can take cover, you can move, avoid them, but you just gotta keep on moving and being very careful. But as he's throwing rocks at you, he'll also make an area frozen, so you want to be careful of that. Again, all it will do is make you slow. It won't stop you, but it will make you slower, so that could cause you to get killed. Then afterwards, when he's shooting his rocks, the same thing like the first stage, there will be red bulges on his body that you can shoot, are his weak spots. You could shoot him if you want, but you'll get no damage. The red spots are where you want to shoot. And then all it will then be is a continuous rinse and repeat of stage 2 and stage 3. You'll do as much damage as you can to him. Then once he's had enough, he'll send his floating heads at you again. And then you again just repeat the process over and over again. And then once you get him low enough, eventually you can shoot him in the face. But by that, when you get to that point of when you can shoot him at the face, you will be confined in a small space. You will be confined in a square box, basically. He'll trap you in a box and you cannot escape or leave. So do not try and break it. Just stay in there and make sure you keep an eye on him. He will send a anyway, yeah. He will send a bunch of rocks towards your location. And all you gotta do is keep on avoiding the rocks while constantly trying to keep, like, headshotting him in a way. And that is basically the last stage. The last stage is when he traps you in a box and his only weak point is his face. But while he's doing that, while you're shooting him and you're trapped in the box, he will send a ton of rocks. So you gotta avoid, dodge and weave. Think of it like dodgeball. You gotta dodge and weave. If you can dodge wrench, you can dodge ball. And then after that, it's going to be... After that, you would have just after dodging, weaving, and shooting constantly, you'll drain his health all the way down. And then that would be the ending of the boss fight. I do not know fully the boss fight because... I have not completed it. I was hoping to try and do it now. But if anything, I may do another stream to hopefully redeem this. To redeem this one. And do a proper Easter egg guide of it if need be. But that's basically it. Half of it was a guide and half of it was a guide and half of it was an explanation. So I do apologize to the viewers who watched expecting me to do it. That is my bad. Again, very sorry. I'm very annoyed at the fact that this game has just bugged me out and I've been screwed in that way. But if you did enjoy this guide / explanation of the boss fight, make sure that you follow my Twitch. Make sure you follow my Twitch for the possible return of me doing it with my team or my friend later today. We usually are a duo, but yeah, you never know. Maybe we'll have extra people. You never know. And if you see this on YouTube, which you probably will, make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel just to show your support. This is new of me to do this, of a guide video. So yeah, but other than that, wish you all the best. Again, like I said again, very sorry that this couldn't have been better. But I tried to give you my 110 out of it with my explanation. But other than that, I wish you all the very best. Wish you kick that ice giant's ass. And other than that, yeah. Wish you happy hunting on zombies. This is going to be David the Gamer signing off for this one. Have a blast. Stay gaming. And peace out.